Happy Sunday, baby. Hey, how are we all doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. On a smoothie, guys. Yesterday, I went out with my good friend Chris. We had an amazing time. There was a girl there called Michelle as well, who was incredible. It was just a fun day. Much needed fun day in the sun. I'm going to go through in this live why Novax Djokovic won Wimbledon. It's going to blow your mind. I said it at the beginning, and I know a lot of people will say he was the big favorite. I said he was the big favorite, and that was one of the reasons why I loved him to win it. It was like pretty much just below even money. Back in the day when I gambled ridiculously, I would have put like 2 or 3 grand on Djokovic with the code that I had, but I don't gamble anymore. But I will expose Djokovic here. I will expose sports again. And this will blow your mind, guys. This is biblical. It's biblical. It's crazy. Chuck just messaged me, who, as you all know, I believe is an amazing coder. He finds ridiculously good things. He did like Nori, but he finds amazing stuff. So I might get him on later in the live. He coded the winner of the women's Wimbledon, and he's added some stuff to Djokovic, which I didn't know about. So maybe I'll get him on so he can read that. But I'll reveal mine. It's pretty straightforward, but undeniable. I knew what this was all about, this Wimbledon with Djokovic. So, wait, my brother's texting me. John, I haven't looked into the SPL yet, but I have looked into the Premier League, and I'll send you it later if you want. It's pretty simple, the code. But yeah, I'm going live now if you want to watch. So let me read your comments before I get into the code. This is his payoff for joining the Novax crap in Australia. Huge factor in why he won today and why he won against an Australian. Yo, Adam, how you keeping, bro? Looking calm and relaxed by that last pick. Not a worry in the world. What a difference some sun makes. 26 degrees in Aberdeen today. No, what I do, I have a wonderful balance of working really hard, but also finding the time to go to the beach, to work out, to meet new people. I don't consume myself with work. But yeah, I'm feeling relaxed. I'm feeling good. I've got a friend coming round tonight for dinner. Gonna cook a beautiful pasta. And guess what? Came home yesterday, pretty much was on it all day, drinking, to be honest. Just beer though, which I can drink all day long. And came home, and one of the neighbors handed me shepherd's pie and sprouts and gravy. What a welcome, eh? It was about 9:30 at night. I was going to continue like drinking. I was like, no, this is too much. Just go home, chill out. And it was like an angel. Shepherd's pie, gravy just handed to me. I've not even had it yet. Wow. I'll be having that after this, I think. In my opinion, the script was for Nadal, but the fake injury happened. Now, I told multiple people Nadal wasn't winning it. It was Djokovic. And I said I didn't think Nadal would make the final. And he didn't. Whether it was a fake injury or not, Nadal didn't make it. I didn't think they'd repeat the Djokovic and Nadal, and the Australian getting there did make a lot of sense with the connection with Djokovic. Johnny G says Djokovic is an invert. I'm sure he is. My best friend in England, Nathan, was asking me about Nadal. He was like, Nadal looks so female. I was like, yeah, it's pretty much like Sergio Ramos. Okay, let's get into it. How are we all doing? We all good? We all good? All right, let's do this. Keep it pretty simple. Date duration. Told you it's the most important factor when coding. Date duration. So on January the 6th, 2022, something big happened with Djokovic, okay? He was refused entry into Australia over vaccine exemption. All right, it says here, the number one men's tennis player was told to leave the country after a 10-hour standoff at a Melbourne airport. He remained in the country as he waited out a legal appeal. So this happened, guys, on 1/6. All right, January the 6th. And from that date until today's date, where he just won Wimbledon, like I said he would, and like I said, there'll be people saying, well done calling the favourite. That's not how it works. If the favourite's always won, you'd be rich. Okay? Don't work like that. So from that date to today, which is the 10th of July, 26 weeks and 3 days. The 56 prime. Okay, that was it. That was pretty much it for me when I saw that. Okay, if you're pretty new to this, you're like, what's he on about? 263, 56 prime. Where's he going with this? Right, in Gematria, where like every letter has a numerical value, coronavirus gets you 56. COVID vaccine gets you 56. Okay, Djokovic was all over the media how he refused to get vaccinated. That's why he couldn't get in Australia. And then today he just wins Wimbledon against an Australian. Very annoying, that guy, by the way. He's very annoying, that Australian tennis player. But check this out. 26 weeks and 3 days. That's 6 months and 4 days. How often do I have to tell people about 64 at this point? Okay. Coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on 3/11, March the 11th. 311 is the 64th prime number. Djokovic has just won Wimbledon for the 7th time, 6 months and 4 days after he was basically refused entry into Australia for not being vaccinated. If we go to those 64s again, Liverpool dropped to 6-4 in European Cup finals. There's another 64. Wales, who have the dragon in their flag, the dragon is connected to Satan when you study. They made the World Cup for the first time, guys, since 64. All right? Or was it 64 years ago? So all these 64s all over the show, and then this happens. So the fact, anyway, that 26 weeks and 3 days is connected to 64 with the 6 months and 4 days shows you how important these numbers are. 263, 56 prime, coronavirus 56, COVID vaccine 56. And 26 weeks and 3 days is 6 months and 4 days. Coronavirus declared a global pandemic on 3/11, the 64th prime. So that was huge in itself. You're always on the ball, illusion. Cheers, Thomas. Cheers, mate. There's more. And there's more. All right. Djokovic just won it on the 191st day of the year. Okay. That 191 again, which connects with Society of Jesus. The Society of Jesus gets you 191. It also gets you 56. Also gets you 56. Society of Jesus. As does Pope. As does Black Lives Matter. The list goes on with those 56s. A huge, huge number. How are you doing, Kathy? Hope you well. Hope you well. All right, let me keep going with this. Yeah, that 191, 43rd prime, Lucifer 43, Jesus Christ 43, Masonry 43. Remember Brady won Super Bowl 55, the Satanic Super Bowl, which I called at the beginning. He won it at age 43. Of course he did. Of course he did. And going back to Australia, guys, who's the first celebrity to get coronavirus? Who was it? All right, let's have a bit of fun. I'll leave it to you. Tell me in the chat who was the first celebrity to get coronavirus. Who was it? I've got it in front of me. I just want to get your brain activated. Who was it? If you don't give me an answer in the next 10 seconds for another 10, I'm going to tell you who it was. Let me respond. Yeah, I completely agree, Chris. I completely agree. Let's take a break. Oh my God, I agree, Chris. Let's take a break. That's like we just we're in a relationship. Yeah, Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks. And where was he? Where was he when he supposedly got coronavirus? What country was Tom Hanks in? The guy who had the Corona typewriter. It was in Australia. All right, it was in Australia. So there's something going on, and Australia has been hammered with coronavirus. Been absolutely hammered. Okay, I've got a lot of friends from Australia. Much love to Oz, to Dan. Okay, Dan just signed up to my website. Thank you for that. How you doing, John Hewitt, 83? Yeah, so you've got the whole thing with Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks, hasn't he gone to Greece now? Hasn't he gone to Greece, where Prince Philip was born, the guy who said he wanted to come back as a deadly virus? And then you've got this, the 174 that I keep talking about. Number of the beast, guys, gets you 174. Djokovic just won Wimbledon on a day leaving 174 days left in the year. All right. It's crazy. And he did it on 10/7. 10/7, the 10th of July, all right? Listen to this. 10/7. And that's the 28th prime. 28 is considered to be a perfect number. It's the sum of 56. Okay, 28 times 2 is 56. However, 28 is the 7th triangular number. Why is that important? Well, Djokovic just got his 7th Wimbledon title. And he got his 8th on grass, guys. But he got his 7th Wimbledon. And he got his 8th on grass. Now check this out for biblical. He just got his 88th tall level singles title and his 8th on grass. There's your 888. There's your 888, that 888 that people are messaging me about a lot. Like, I keep seeing 888. What is this? What's all this with the 8s? And as I do now, I like to look into the Bible to find the true meaning of the numbers. It says here, the profound meaning of the number 888 is directly linked to the manifestation of God in the flesh to save mankind of its sins. 888. Djokovic just got his 8th title on grass, guys, and his 88th tour level singles title. 888. It's absolutely beautiful, guys. I do feel like these stars, like Djokovic, they do worship Lucifer, but they're being used as well by God. Because 3 8s, guys, it's very prophetic. Okay, the power of God through his prophets, 888. And when you look into the ministry of Elijah, who represented the Old Testament prophets, you see all the 888s. It's stunning. And this made me laugh. This made me laugh a lot because, I don't watch these games. I've got no interest. Djokovic. So I said it would be 3-1 as well to multiple people. He went down. I said, get on him. He lost the first set. I was like, get on him. He's going to win this 3-1. Much love, Dad. Much love, Dad. I was born on my dad's 31st birthday. 31, the 11th prime, my favorite number, my football number I've been connected with since I was a young child. Of course, as a young child, I didn't know 31 was the 11th prime. I didn't even know I was born on my dad's 31st birthday. I just knew I was born on his birthday. So the 4th set, How often do I keep talking about Ford? Do you want me to tell you why I said he would win 3-1? Oh, this is going down very well. Give me a moment. A beautiful smoothie here. Blueberries, strawberries, apple, orange, banana, and something else. Unbelievable. Where do you get your picks? I have a website. However, brother Quentin Dixon. Beautiful name, Quentin. It's a great name, that, mate. I have the website, but I will say this to you. If you're going to come to my website just for my sports picks, don't come. I'm very good at them. I can reveal deception as good as anybody. And I had the Warriors in December. I told everyone that the Avalanche would win 4-2. And I don't need to go through what I've done, but I ain't perfect. And I'm not putting pressure on myself anymore to try and get everything correct. All right? I ain't doing that. So you can find my picks on my website, which I'll rarely get into. I've just set up my website about maybe 2 weeks ago. Thank you, Gabriel, so much. I will call you later today. And I haven't been doing sports picks on it. I've been putting up a decent amount of content, but I haven't been giving out daily picks yet. I might get back to doing that. I don't know. I don't want my website to be just about that. I might just do futures. I said Djokovic, multiple live streams at the beginning. He's winning it with an incredible amount of confidence. And I was like, and I told some of my close friends to basically hammer Djokovic, and they did. And I don't often say that. I've got to be supremely confident to say those things. So anyway, I'll tell you why I like Djokovic 3-1. I should have posted that. I was really confident he was going to take it 3-1. Djokovic just got his 4th Wimbledon title in a row. I keep talking about the 4 horsemen revelation, which I've been talking about forever and a day now. The 4 horsemen. Please read about the 4 horsemen of revelation. So I was like, okay, Djokovic wins this 3-1, 4 sets. Done. And I was like, there we go. And obviously in the first set, he lost 6-4. So there's your little 4. Just a little hint. Just a little hint. They give you these little hints. No, I didn't say Djokovic didn't hammer him. I said, Johnny, I told a few close friends, I don't do this often. When I mean hammer him, put a lot of money on Djokovic at the beginning. They did. That's what I mean by hammer. It's an English term. And I rarely ever do that and tell people that. Happy Sunday. It's a beautiful day outside. Hey, I'm going to say hi to the people here. East Coast UK, hello. P, Anthony 11, tennis is easily the most easy rig sport. I don't know. The NFL's up there for me. Boxing is up there for me. Antonio Banderas is an invert. Seeing around 60 devil symbols in these Djokovic celebrations. You'll see them when you're aware. When you're aware. So let me read out a quote by Plato that I posted. Okay, this pretty much sums it up for me. This is basically how I see the world right now. Much love to Plato. Those who are able to see beyond the shadows and lies of their culture will never be understood, let alone believed by the masses. Plato. And guys, I'm not basing my beard off Plato, but Plato has a wonderful beard. There's something about these philosophers, guys, and these beards. And I don't know why I've never grown my beard this length. And I'm going to keep growing it. I know there's a lot of girls like it. Some girls don't, this, that, and the other. I don't care at this point if other people like my beard or not. So I really do like that. And it's pretty amazing. Those who are able to see beyond the shadows and lies of their culture will never be understood, let alone believed by the masses. So much love to everybody within the chat who see beyond the shadows and lies of their culture. I understand you. Much love to you. Somebody emailed me today asking me to call them. They wanted to say a prayer. I'm not going to say who it is. And they also told me that I am blessed in Jesus' name, which is an honor for somebody to say that to me. Dallas, Texas in the house, baby. Oh, wow. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Mavericks. Aristotle and Paddle inverts. I don't know about that, probably. Big baller brand like Build Back Better, like BBB, which is also 222, or 666. LaMelo Ball born exactly 8,400 days after Kobe on 824, same day as the Ukraine being founded, but 10 years later. Sensational, 6079. That's one of my favorite codes that you've done. Thank you. It's funny because they say that if you're a conspiracy theorist, you should wear a tinfoil hat, but look it up yourself. Tinfoil blocks communication waves, so we probably should wear one. Very interesting. Divine Feminine Living UK, how you doing? No, it wasn't you. I'm going to respond to your email. I've literally just woken up a bit ago. Wow. Who's this? This can't be Andre, can it? Guys, somebody's just signed up to my website, and the name is All My Gains. All My Gains. And Andre, who just did a live with me, his YouTube page is called Weekly Gains. Please sub to him. He's a great kid. 15. That boy is only 15 years old. Thank you to the person who just signed up. But All My Gains, obviously, I won't say your name or email. And again, today's date can be written 7/10, which is like 7/1. And coronavirus was declared a global pandemic on the 71st day of 2020. And the World Economic Forum were founded in 71 by Klaus Schwab, who looks like Dr. Evil. Guys, you should see the mind-boggling similarities between Plato and Kobe. No, I don't mean Plato, I mean Play-Doh. Absolutely baffling. Hercules is Kobe, the wing foot with the Achilles injury, wearing the Nike wing foot. Flights first marathon from a place that sounds like Philadelphia to a place that sounds like Akron, home of Goodyear. Wow, Kobe born in Philadelphia and LeBron and Steph Curry born in Akron, the same hospital. See, they're great codes, mate. Amazing. That's your best code, 6079, when you don't throw all the numbers everywhere. That Hercules one. If you don't know what happened with Kobe, he supposedly messed up his Achilles and continued playing on it. David Beckham got a bad Achilles injury as well. Achilles, guys, it's all about these gods. It's deep. It's really deep, and it's incredible to study. It's really incredible to study. Red Pill Monkey, how you doing, bro? Guys, you got to get on his Twitter. This guy is exceptional at calling out deception. The truth is the truth, even if nobody believes it. A lie is a lie, even if everyone believes it. Boom. God is the truth. Simple as that. Simple as that. He ain't Dr. Evil. He is evil, Adam. Nasty piece of work there. One of the first. Well, AI. Yeah, it's a strange cookie, that Klaus Schwab. Nazi. Wrap your mobile smartphone in a few layers of tinfoil and sort of crush it to the shape of the phone. Ring it, it won't ring. It's really interesting. Brad Pitt's an invert who played Achilles. Yep, I agree with that, GG. Breaks a lot of girls' hearts when I say that. But he did play Achilles. Victories attained by right thought can only be maintained by watchfulness. Many give away when success is assured and rapidly fall back into failure. This Boost Sack Noodle 100, he's so wise. Or she, no offense, I'm not sure. The fallen ones are raising the game. Yep, the fallen angels. Shinzo Abe's grandfather, July 1960, survived assassination attempt. Wow, didn't know that. Again, was it really an assassination attempt? Did JFK really get assassinated? Did MLK really get assassinated? I don't know anymore. Why do I always have 31 in my live and 9 likes? And Brady won Super Bowl 55, 31-9 and retired 319 days before the Pope's birthday. I always seem to get that 319. Derek Chauvin's birthday. All right, Derek Chauvin's birthday, who supposedly killed George Floyd, 319, March the 19th. And it's funny with Chauvin. Think about how police officers are often called chauvinist pigs. Pigs, police officer, chauvinist. All right, it's where you have like superiority towards members of the opposite sex. All right, a Chauvinist pig, and then Derek Chauvin. It's just these names are not real. Derek Chauvin did not kill George Floyd, guys. I called that on day one. People who truly know me and followed me know I called that on day one. My soul and spirit told me. It's funny how I have 10 likes. Djokovic had a 10-hour standoff in Melbourne, and then he just wins Wimbledon on the 10th day of the 7th month. Satan gets you 10. Satan gets you 55, the 10th Fibonacci and triangular number, which I've been calling 10 again before anybody in the whole community, the number 10, about a year and a half now. About a year and a half I've been talking about the number 10. So yeah, the four horsemen, Djokovic gets his 4th Wimbledon title in a row, 4 sets to do it. I talk about how presidential elections every 4 years, 4 seasons, World Cups every 4 years, the Olympics is every 4 years. There's something with cycles and 4. There's something with cycles and 4. 4 suits in a deck of cards. I think it all comes to the 4 horsemen in the book of Revelation. I really, really do. I really do. I also told you with Djokovic and Norrie, you should have gotten Norrie to win 1 set. Okay, you would have won decent money just for him to win a set. It was like plus 900 to win the game, 1 set. And he won the first set. He lost 3-1. So that means the semi-final also had 4 sets. 4 elements, brilliant. Divine Feminine, Living UK. Earth, air, water, and fire. All these major championships like the NBA Finals, the Stanley Cup, the World Series, first to 4. Wow. Japan. Yeah, the pan, like the pandemic. The pansexuals who are attracted to anything. Told you, Pan, the god who they worship, one of them anyway. God loves the truth and it will set us free. 328 days between John Stockton and Michael Jordan, like John 32:8. The truth will make one free. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, Japan equals 42. Kobe is a place in Japan. There's a place called Kobe. Kobe was worshipped in Japan. He was worshipped there. Man United badge has the Temple of Solomon encoded in it. It also has a devil inside of it. Wearing the devil on your heart, aren't you? When you wear that United shirt. That's why I gave all my shirts away. Johnny G just loves throwing out these invert calls. Invert alert. Which makes sense because John Stockton is from the home of the birthplace of Father's Day, the Lilac City, because it was a lie to lock us down. And Jordan with the all-mocking tongue with false idol. And Jordan won an NBA ring on Father's Day right after his father died. So there's another connect for you. 6079, you're on fine form today, baby. Fine form. Fine form, indeed. The 319th day Space Jam Needle was released. Wow, another 319. Could you recap how Nadal winning the French Open was linked to Real Madrid winning the Champions League? I don't know if I can remember it off the top of my head. But I know that he won the French Open. The Champions League final was in Paris, France. So Nadal was able to watch it. Okay, how perfect. He's a huge Real Madrid fan. And didn't he get his 13th French Open? And Real Madrid got their 13th European Cup. Oh, they won the 14th. I think he got his 14th French Open title, and Real Madrid got their 14th European Cup. There was loads more stuff, way more stuff. I've done a video on why Nadal won the French Open. Okay, he pretty much always wins it anyway. So people just say that, well, he always wins French Open. He's so good on clay. AC Milan's nickname is El Diavolo, the devil. Wow. And didn't Divock Origi, like COVID, just go to AC Milan, I think? Did he go there, Divock Origi? He was involved in so many rituals. That's why he wore number 27, the ritual number at Liverpool. Jack Sparrow looked gay. Johnny Depp's a female. It's one of the most obvious when you study anatomy that Johnny Depp is a female. Not just because he's camp. All right? Check out his hips, the way he walks. Johnny Depp is one of the most obvious ones. If you haven't watched my videos about how people transition and the surgeries behind it, you have to watch them. Because they're undeniable. It's all online. People just don't look into it. They don't care enough to look into it. Djokovic gets kicked out of Australia on the 6th day of the year. Of course he does, for another 6. Just outrageous stuff. Really outrageous stuff, guys. Novax, eh? Novax Djokovic. On Twitter today, I'm going to be posting something absolutely hilarious. I'm not going to give it away. My mate Coobs, he just messaged me now. Maybe the funniest guy I know is up there. Well, my brother's really funny as well, John, but listen. Wow. Okay, just sent me something interesting about Sri Lanka's central bank. There's all sorts of stuff going on, guys, in the world right now. I don't know how much of it's true, but a lot of wild stuff. He's believing like the invert now. He said that no way is that a woman, it's a bloke. I'm like, yeah, it's a bloke. My mate Chris loves saying bloke. Or the other day, I kept saying really loud, let's go, baby. And then people were smiling all around. People were impersonating it. It was so good. A security guy did it. He went, he didn't even know what I said. I don't think he understood it. I was like, it's so hilarious. All right. I want to give a huge shout out to Joey Williams and his beautiful girlfriend, Gematria, which means amber in Lithuanian. Okay. What I love about this whole setup with those two is they both see the world the same way. They appreciate my work, my content. They watch it together. They get joy from watching my lives and stuff like that. So Gematria, much love to you. I hope I get to meet you when I visit England. Joey, you know I'm going to meet you, baby. Joey's the guy who wants to sell his house for $303,000, which I told him. I said, do 303 because I think the estate agent said it's worth 300. I was like, no, put it up for 303. And he has. I think he's put it up. So much love to those two. Bloke in drag, yep. Seen Melinda Gates at Wimbledon? It's not the same Melinda Gates from about 10 years ago, is it? See the neck? The neck, it's a mask. It's so obvious, guys. Like Robin Williams played Mrs. Doubtfire, preparing him for his role as Melinda Gates. And I think it's Robin Williams and Kevin Kline for your KK, for your 22, for your 11, is playing the role of Melinda. And people go, there's no way. How are they able to do that with the voice? Guys, it's really easy. The A-list actors. Robin Williams never died, by the way. He supposedly died on the day Family Guy aired an episode of him killing himself on Family Guy. And on the same day that's aired, he kills himself. And that really started pushing the whole mental health agenda. For me, it was Robin Williams' death. How can a guy so funny, so talented, so wise want to take his own life? He didn't. He became Melinda Gates. Simple as that. Watch my video on that as well. One of my best videos, in my opinion. Wow. Yeah, that turkey neck. It's not real, guys. Just look at old photos of Melinda Gates' hands to her hands. Now your hands don't get massive as you get older. Your hands don't just grow in size dramatically. And your feet, stupid ass neck, big ass nose that she has now. I know she's probably told a lot of lies. Wig, blatant wig. Check out Bill Gates' hips. Female. Like, check out Bill Gates' hips. It's painfully obvious at this point, but again, I have to go back to that Plato quote. I think this has become my favorite quote for recent times. I'm going back to it. I'm going back to it. I'm gonna read it out one more time to the point where I can memorize it. So that's how my brain works. I like to memorize things. Those who are able to see beyond the shadows and lies of their culture will never be understood, let alone believed by the masses. So if I say Melinda Gates is basically Robin Williams, no way. If I say that they can manipulate the weather, no way. If I say that I can code these tournaments using Gematria and date durations, no way. If I say the news is lying to them, no way. If I say this person's inverted, no way, not a chance. If I say the government's corrupt, no. Maybe sometimes, but not really, no. I tell people your vote doesn't count. No, all this stuff that I say, they'll never see it. They're never going to understand it, and that's fine. That's fine, because I do get it. I do get it. She's very happy, Joey. Good. Give her a little kiss. Give her a little kiss. Kobe and Seattle are sister cities. Kobe means drunken beef, and Seattle or cattle is beef. Wow. Didn't Tom Hanks star in a movie called Sleepless in Seattle or something? Another Seattle. I think that was in 1993. Is that when Jordan won the NBA in 93? Is it against Phoenix Suns, maybe? Jeff Bezos is a character puppet. Yep. Abby, you know me, I don't dismiss what you say. There's nothing wrong with dismissing what people say, but you got to hear them out. When in a Masonic lodge, you should never walk over the letter G. There's another 7, as I have 17 likes the 7th prime. G is the 7th letter of the alphabet. That's why you had the G7 summit with all the world leaders. G7 means 77. What else have we got? I said Kevin Spacey's Jeff Bezos. There's no, it's possible he's okay. Yeah, they rarely push Kevin Spacey. They even have to put the word space in his name, pushing that bullshit agenda of space. Kevin Spacey, he got accused of all sorts, didn't he? Just a ritual. Enough of them people, Freemason, but what's the solution? We have few moons to either get together, network or not. Me, I pick network. My whole thing, Divine Feminine Living UK, I've got to put the AC on again, is it's not us against the Freemasons. Thank you, South Holland, with that 199 again. I used to live in a house that was 199. It was kind of a house. It was a masonette. 199, Valley Road. Great memories there. John, if you're watching, much love to you. Brady, 199th pick. Much love to you. Thank you for freeing me from sports. Wow, that just gave me goosebumps. I'd much rather that comment than thank you for winning me money. This is why I feel a bit like about sports decodes. Like what I've just done here with Djokovic is an exceptional code connected to Revelation. Again, that's the codes I want to do. Can I connect them to Revelation and wake people up? I ain't doing it just to win your money, although it's nice. It's nice when you do. No, my pleasure, South Holland. Thank you for the 199. Is that how much a Happy Meal was in England back in the day? 199? Was it? 46 prime. So many 7 rituals in sports. Yep. Messi 7 Ballon d'Ors. Has Messi got 7? I thought he had 6. Is the illusion wrong here? Yeah, 7. Brilliant. It's Ronaldo who has 5. So there is no 6. So let's read this out then. So many 7 rituals. Messi 7 Ballon d'Ors. Brady 7 rings. Hamilton 7 Formula 1 titles. Djokovic 7 Wimbledons. O'Sullivan 7 snooker championships. World titles. He's also got 7 UK championships and 7 masters as well. He got the 777. I had O'Sullivan. At the very beginning, there was another guy I liked. And then I was like, boom, O'Sullivan. Lance Armstrong, 7 Tour de France's. Guys, 7. The 7's connected to Jesus Christ. It's beautiful, all these 7s. And Saturn. That's why Brady's not coming off 7 rings. Like Saturn has 7 rings. So yeah, all the 7s. But Liverpool didn't get their 7th European Cup win. They stayed on 6. But then Madrid got the 14th for your 14-6 for Donald Trump's birthday. Keep an eye on Donald Trump. Guys, in the next 6 months, keep an eye on Donald Trump is all I'm going to say after that 14-6. But Firmament Revelation, good stuff. Yeah, with the sevens. Can't deny those sevens. Tupac Shakur. Yeah, is Akil the MC? I believe so. Just look at his teeth, face, the way he speaks, his eyes, his ears, like it's all there. Tupac didn't die, the character. And wasn't Tupac shot 4 times for another 4? Was Tupac shot 4 times, supposedly in Vegas, and not one camera caught it? Never died. The character Tupac died. Guys, the character. Who will be the next Prime Minister in the UK? I'll decode it for you. I have no idea. I've not been paying attention. I will say this. It will be a Freemason. Put all my life on that. Oh, again, you know, I always talk about 73 all the time. 73. So it was no coincidence that Djokovic, in the 4th set, which went to a tiebreaker, won the tiebreaker 7-3. I told you Brady would win Super Bowl 55 and become 7-3 in Super Bowls. He did. Prince Philip was married to Elizabeth 73 years. Steph Curry, born the 73rd day of the year, which is Pi, which is March the 14th. It is off the charts. So the 7-3, do you want another 4? Ooh, do you want another 4? What's 7 minus 3? What is 7 minus 3? 4. Okay? So he wins the tiebreaker 7-3, wins it by 4 points in the 4th set to win his 4th Wimbledon in a row. Enough's enough, guys. These people need to be exposed. Talking about Revelation again, just seeing that I've been going 42 minutes. The beast reigns for 42 months. Which is 3 years and 6 months for your 36. 666, the 36 triangular number. I am currently 36 years old. I am 36 whilst all this is going on. Revelation's playing out as I'm 36. What is this? Wild times. Wild, wild times. Let me just respond to this message. I'll do about another 40 minutes. You know, in March of 2020, Melinda Gates, 666 weeks old. Nice. When coronavirus was declared a global pandemic, she was 56. Bill Gates was 65. Pandemic gets you 65. Coronavirus gets you 56. It's absolutely outrageous, guys, to be honest with you, how it's all being done. And it's got to be biblical, guys. It's not man doing this. It can't be. It's just so hilarious that Djokovic just beat an Australian, and the whole code that I had was connected to him being denied entry into Australia. I'll read it out here. This was from the date. Novax. Again, it's laughable. Novax. The mockery is like off the charts with it. Novak Djokovic, the world's #1 ranked men's tennis player, traveled all day Wednesday from Dubai to Australia. There's a lot of rituals going on in Dubai, guys, to Australia. A journey that was supposed to begin his defense of the Australian Open Singles Championship. On Thursday, which is the date I was telling you about, January the 6th, he was told he would need to leave the country following a 10-hour standoff with government officials at a Melbourne airport. Why did it take 10 hours? It didn't, did it? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Where he was held in a room overnight over the validity of his visa and questions about the evidence supporting a medical exemption from a coronavirus vaccine. How did he even get to Australia in the first place? Is the question. How did he even get there? Nonsense, guys. And Djokovic must have so many lawyers. You know what I mean? So many people looking after him. Nah. What a load of nonsense. The exemption was supposed to allow Djokovic, a 20-time Grand Slam tournament champion, obviously that's changed since this article, 20-time. Remember I told you, Djokovic, Nadal, and Federer all came into 2022. They all had 20 Grand Slams each. 2, 2, 2, 20, 20, 20. When was coronavirus declared a global pandemic? In 2020. On the 71st day of the year, the 20th prime. So he gets refused entry, guys, whilst he had 20 Grand Slam tournament championships. And one of the biggest stars in sports, stars, guys, the stars, these fallen angels, to compete in the Australian Open, even though he has not been vaccinated. Djokovic did not immediately leave the country, and his team filed a legal challenge to the ruling on Thursday. Just note, Thursday gets you 35 and 46, like the word Catholic. I've done a video about this already. A judge said Djokovic would be allowed to remain in Australia at least until Monday as his lawyers awaited a hearing. A spokesman for the tennis star, again, there's your star, did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Hours later, fans waving Serbian flags gathered outside the Melbourne hotel where Djokovic was believed to be staying to protest the decision to reject his visa. That is what you call a staged protest, baby. Staged. The chain of events represented a startling turnabout for Djokovic, who in a little more than 24 hours went from receiving special last-minute permission to play in the Open to boarding an intercontinental flight to essentially being told by the Prime Minister of Australia, Mason, that he was not welcome in the country. Scott Morrison, MP. Mr. Djokovic's visa has been cancelled. Rules are rules, especially when it comes to our borders. Again, borders are just man-made social constructs. Borders, countries, money, social constructs. Our strong border policies have been critical to Australia having one of the lowest death rates in the world from COVID. We are continuing to be vigilant. So again, when they throw these bullshit numbers out at you to justify these nonsense rules, again, learn the difference between a law and a rule, a law and mandatory, a law and guideline. Got to learn the difference. Trump coming back, I believe so. Trump comes back on the 2025 election inauguration. The number of days of his age, he will be the zip code of Batcave. Wow. Sterling to Chelsea, 47.5 million. I'll look into that. 47 degrees on the compass. Yeah, the Masonic compass. Words like government's 47, authorities 47, DC's 47, Democrats 47, Republicans 47. Why do you think Phil Foden, the Man City legend, wears number 47? 47 is connected to silver as well. When you look into the atomic number, silver, is it not? Yep. Silver is a chemical element with the symbol Ag and atomic number 47. Ag there for your 17. Freemasonry founded in 1717. Compass set at 47 degrees. Manchester City saved by Freemasons. Who's one of their stars? Number 47, Phil Foden. It's all there when you learn this stuff. All right. And oh my God. And who did Foden replace? Come on. I'm going to have to give you a woo. Woo! Who did Phil Foden replace? David Silva. David Silva. Silva, the 47th atomic number. Phil Foden, number 47, replaces David Silva. Basically play exactly the same way, those two. They basically play the exact same style. David Silva and Phil Foden, left-footed, technically gifted, playing the same position. Can't get the ball off them. Never give it away. Wow. Wow, how am I doing this hungover? Because of my spirit. Woo! That's why. That's why I'm able to do this. Because of my spirit. It's not because I'm a genius, because I've been reading books all day. It's the spirit within me. It's as simple as that. Let's keep reading about Djokovic. At one point, President Alexander Vucic of Serbia even got involved. It's a TV show, man. Speaking with Djokovic and criticizing the Australian government for its treatment of its country's biggest sports stars. Look into order out of chaos and what that means, the Freemasonic motto, order out of chaos. They create the chaos. We react. We panic. They provide the solution, which was already pre-planned. It's how they operate. When you see through the bullshit like I do, where I try and coach and teach people to see through bullshit, you don't get overwhelmed anymore. You know God's completely in control and you feel at ease with yourself. When you get told, did you hear what happened? Did you hear what happened with Djokovic? You go, oh, okay, good one. I'll tell you in 5 minutes why that's just happened. Don't panic. It's bullshit. Really? Yeah. And I'll show you why. Boom. 5 minutes later. Wow. I think you're right. Yeah, I am. The pandemic, pandemic has wreaked all over the world. Havoc, chaos everywhere with sports during the past 2 years. Like, how come when there were no fans inside the stadiums, but the players could still play? I've told you in football, they're man-marking each other, they're spitting near each other. And it was all fine because they were athletes. They made good money. They were entertaining us. They could play. Like, really? Is that a deadly pandemic? Should they be allowed to be playing sports if it was as bad as they told us? No. Simple answer is no. The Tokyo Summer Olympics were postponed for a year. They do things like that to justify it. It must be bad if they're doing that, if they're postponing the Summer Olympics. Again, a lot of it's to fulfill rituals. It's why Euro 2020 was in 2021. I've done so many codes on why that happened and why they needed that to happen for Italy to win. Major events took place in empty stadiums. Star players have been sent into isolation just ahead of their competitions after testing positive for the virus. Again, this whole thing with isolation, social isolation, is prison. Guys, that's why you got put in a lockdown. Prison, a mental prison. People like me thrived in that. I grew, started to see through all the bullshit. So there is a blessing with coronavirus, I think, with that lockdown or multiple lockdowns. The situation involving Djokovic, one of the most polarizing figures in tennis, was a match for any of them. It turned on a confrontation between a sports superstar and the most powerful leader in one of the world's most prosperous countries. Is it? Where government officials, citizens, the media, and even some fellow players criticized the exemption, seemingly prompting the sudden shift. The decision promises to become another flashpoint in the debate about vaccines. They want you debating it. They want you to be debating it, fighting each other. Oh, you don't have it. Oh, you have it. I'm going to judge you. I don't judge people for having it now. I feel sorry for them. I feel sympathy for the people who've done this. I used to get angry with them for falling for it. But again, their choice. But when people say, what do you think of with COVID? I don't discuss it. I've made my point. You can't really change people's opinions, especially if they've already had this. That's the reality of it. They're not going to go back. They might go back and get their booster. Woo! Woo! Wow. Let's go back to this. The decision promises to become another flashpoint in the debate about vaccines and how the pandemic should be managed now, especially in Australia. Okay, what else is it saying? Djokovic is beloved worldwide. Wow. In a statement Thursday, the Australian Border Force, there's your three-worded abbreviation, your ABF, Australian Border Force, a lot of bullshit, pledged to continue to ensure that those who arrive at our border comply with our laws and entry requirements. Who's our? The Society of Jesus? Satan? The ABF can confirm that Mr. Djokovic failed to provide appropriate evidence to meet the entry requirements to Australia, and his visa has been subsequently cancelled. Why did it take 10 hours? Like, shouldn't you know in like the first 2 minutes, hey, you don't have the correct visa? Bye. Why did it take a 10-hour standoff? Bullshit. Ronaldo to Chelsea, has he gone? I'll be shocked. I'll be really shocked if Ronaldo goes to another English club. Maybe he has. I don't care. I don't think he has. Let me check Sky Sports before I go. Raheem Sterling, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Frenkie de Jong. Who told you that Eriksen would go to United ages ago? Me. Told you Ten Hag would go to United as well. Watch the videos. Son welcomes Spurs teammates to South Korea. How convenient, eh? Mr. Son. Loves that, doesn't he? The one-eyed symbolism. Ronaldo's not gone anywhere. Watch my video about why Erling Haaland went to Man City as well, if you've missed that one. It's funny how Calvin Phillips went to Man City, their fourth signing. Calvin Phillips, who came out of nowhere playing in the Championship to being England's best player at the Euros, or one of them. How interesting. Guy who's got a painting of him doing that. Haaland's worn into Man United. Is he going to play the role where he calls out Man United and the City fans love him for it? He's got a big mouth, Haaland, hasn't he? Well, Haaland, you're nothing but a female. All right, you're a deceiver. All right? So enjoy your 15-year career deceiving the masses. Watch what happens after. I'll see right through you, Haaland. I don't care how big you are. I know what you can do with Holt Gormons. HGH. Etihad, you got your connections there, haven't you? With Qatar. Same with PSG. Sterling's Chelsea move edging closer. Sterling, guys, which is all connected to currency. The pound. Sterling. Is that even his real name? Probably not. Sterling's a blatant female. The way he runs with his silly ass and his stupid hips. Shit footballer, which I said from day one. But he plays for England, Adam. Stop it. Stop it. Sterling is not a good footballer. Gets away with it because he's quick, and his goal scoring record's insane because it's all rigged. And nearly all his goals are tap-ins. 2-yard goals. He's so good, Sterling. Is he? Is he though? Is he? No. All right. No, he isn't. David Icke is related to the Rockefeller family. I believe so. But they'll never tell you that. What's up, Gabrielle? I'll give you a call later, brother. I was saying good things about you. You've been huge since Patreon attempted to ruin me. You literally was the Archangel Gabrielle, baby. And what you've done for me, mate, I'll never forget with that website. Whatever happens with that website, whether it's hugely successful, okay, mediocre, fails, which it won't fail, I'll never forget what you've done for me with that website. You don't even know who I am, although you do now. We've had some amazing chats. So thank you. Thank you very much. 7-6 Georgia Guidestones, bound in area code 706. Yeah, it was on George Bush's 76th birthday. George Bush, Georgia Guidestones, Skull and Bones gets you 76. 7 times 6, you're 42. The beast reigns for 42 months. Kobe from Philadelphia, their basketball team is the 76ers. Guys, again, you're 7 times 6. Kobe died 67 date numerology. 1/2/6/2020. 6 times 7, 42. He died the year he was going to turn 42. And then the last 3 NBA finals have finished 4-2 since he died. Kobe played 42 minutes in his last ever game against the Utah Jazz. Add up their jersey numbers, 181, 42nd prime. Come on. Kobe got accused of rape in Colorado. Colorado Avalanche just win 4-2 Stanley Cup. They became a franchise in 1996, the year Kobe Bryant was drafted. Come on. Oh, Amani Anani's appeared out of nowhere. Wow. A man. First 3 letters, a man. Elvis Presley's Donald Trump. I've heard that. I don't know about that, but I've heard that. I don't think He died on a toilet, eating a cheeseburger, whatever they told us with Elvis. Absolute nonsense. The king, crowned, Corona. First celebrity to get the polio vaccine in 1956, which was the year Tom Hanks was born. Wow. Tony Sadico from The Sopranos allegedly passed away. Well, again, you got to use your discernment. Some of these people have to be dying, but a lot of them don't. The character dies. Yeah, Divine Feminine Living UK. Not everyone's going to have the gift for coding, for seeing the numbers, for identifying the patterns, and then revealing it. Not everyone has that gift, and it is a gift. But you can always work on it. I've told you I do life coaching with people. I've taught them how to code, and then they come back saying, "Can you read this code for me? I'm really improving." I'm like, "I'll read that. Of course, I'll read that for free. I won't charge people for reading the code and giving them feedback." I go, "Wow, that's amazing." So yeah, that's been pretty cool. I'm not going to go through everybody I'm doing the life coaching with because it is kind of private to them. A few people have said to me, "Please don't tell anyone my name and this, that, and what I asked." So I'm going to keep that more like to myself, but I've enjoyed doing it. I do about 2 a week. I've got about 10 more minutes. So I've got to go grocery shopping and there's other stuff I need to get done. I need to call Gabriel to nail this website. I'm going to post some. So you know what? I'm going to post it now. Guys, when we are in the, I don't know what that is. We can code the menu together, mate. Have a drink. Oh, Wetherspoons, the spoons. That's what it is, spoons. Yeah, we'll have a meal there, a few drinks, a great chat. I look forward to meeting you. It's going to happen, guys. Unless something insane happens from now until September, the Illusion Baby is going to be back in his homeland of England. It's going to be absolutely glorious. I'm excited to see a lot of people. Of course, my family number one, my brother, his kids, my best friends, Nath, Sai, Stacey, Divine Feminine Living UK. It will be great to meet her. Joey, Paul. I go on all day. I've got so many friends in England. So many. I'm excited. So if you do live in England, Clow, if you live in England, Scotland, Wales, anywhere in Europe, to be honest, you can get to England and we can sort out a night out. I was going to do something. I've completely forgot what I was going to do. But it is what it is. Oh, look at this. I was speaking to somebody yesterday about 1776. I told you how the Illuminati were founded in 1776. The Declaration of Independence was signed in 1776. And Queen Elizabeth was born 1776 days after Prince Philip. So I was having a chat with somebody. What card? I see this number plate. 1776. I took that photo with my mate Chris. He was there as I took it. 1776. Hey, as I was talking about it about an hour and a half before, I see that number plate. Again, do you ever remember? I never noticed people's number plates back in the day. I never looked at people's number plates. Do you like hot weather, Adam? I prefer it to cold weather, put it that way. I love the evenings where I live. It can be intense when it's too hot. Like now I'm hot. But when I'm outside, I'm all good. Like I usually go in the pool or the ocean. When I'm coaching, I'm so focused on coaching than the heat. But overall, yeah, I like the heat. But I don't get tanned. I don't think I'll ever be tanned. I have a little bit of a glow, but I'll never have a nice tan, which annoys me. But it is what it is. Pride before the fall, correct. You got 9 more minutes to keep on keeping on, GG. You're throwing out the GG again, Amani. All protesting is banned in Scotland and not a word from the population. Too many people worried about the fool Boris. Yeah, you're being distracted by Boris Johnson, your BJ. I'll do a whole video about him. Again, where does he live 10 Downing Street. Of course, as I get my 29th like, the 10th prime. Oh, by the way, Andre was on 19 subs, wasn't he? Who I did a live with. He was on 19 subs, and he said if he got to 25, he would break dance. I think he's posted a video attempting it. And again, he doesn't break dance. He's just having a bit of banter with it. Well, after the live, he got to 29. I was like, how many subs are you on now? He's like 29. I was like, and what were you on? He said 19. So I was like, oh my God. So now you're on 29, the 10th prime after getting 10 subs. He was like, yeah. I was like, there's some more 10s. He was like, what do you mean more 10s? I was like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just me throwing out these 10s. They're everywhere. Because the matrix is ones and zeros, just like computers. Built up of ones and zeros. Okay. David Silva is the head of the NBA. Wow. What am I having today for lunch? Shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. Oh, I've just looked at the time. It's 11:32. This day's flying. Shepherd's pie, sprouts, gravy, boom. Tonight, a glorious pasta. My friend Jennifer's coming round, but I gotta purchase the ingredients. Listen to all these ingredients I have to purchase. Spaghetti, cherry tomatoes, parsley, yellow onion, garlic, Parmesan cheese, fresh, olive oil, spinach, fresh basil, 4 medium tomatoes, 2 nectarines, honey, balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper, 1 lemon yellow, 1 red chili pepper, and then some wine. I've got to go to the store and get all of that. So this better be worth it, is all I'm saying. It better be worth it. It sounds like it. So I'm going to have shepherd's pie, which a neighbor made for me. And then Jen's going to make this spaghetti, which, judging by the ingredients, is going to be unbelievable. Wow, 1 hour and 7 minutes. Today's date, 10/7. No fish and chips. No, the fish and chips out here is shite. I've attempted it a few times. The other week I had it. Maybe last week. Just disappointing, mate. I've got to wait till September for that. I need my curry sauce. It's simple. It's not the same without it. I've got my tartar sauce and stuff, my ketchup, but nah, I'm not getting fish and chips again from Mexico. It's not bad, guys. It ain't bad. It's just disappointing every time I do it. Because I have an expectation in my head that's unfulfilled. And none of us like unfulfilled expectations, do we? GG, it's been 77 years since the atomic. Wow. 77, keep an eye on 77, 42. 56 was the number last year. It's not as intense this year. It's more 42 now. So for you coders out there, look out for 42. Just place a bet on the World Series winner to win 4-2 as well. It's going to happen. All right, I'm going to get off. Genesis Open, and wow, in golf, Genesis Open, like the book of Genesis. Crazy, man. Okay. Oh. All right. Yeah, I told you the fours, mate. It's the 4 horsemen. I'm trying to tell you. Brewers, I think the Mets. The Brewers have the second best code. I think the Mets. Much love to Andy, huge Mets fan who's been coding them every day. He had them to win yesterday and they won 5-4, I think, the Mets. Against the Marlins. They play the Marlins again today. I think the Marlins are probably going to do them. I don't know the odds, but I think Miami are going to beat New York today. The Mets. We'll see. I told you I don't really have that much motivation for calling these daily picks anymore. I'd rather do futures because I've just been killing them. All right, guys. Take care. I guess I better call this person who wants to do a prayer with me. I don't have their phone number though. Just responded to me now. I will leave my phone on. All right. I'm going to call this person. No, I need to eat first. I need to eat something, guys. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Much love again, Joey, Ginterda, Amber. Look forward to seeing you. Get that house sold, Joey, okay? Get that house sold. Get that house sold. Cheers. Thank you for the kiss, Divine Feminine Living UK. There you go. One in return. A tennis match. Boom. All right. Take care, guys. Off I go. Thank you. At 6079, great codes today. Very impressed. Or I'll leave with this East Coast UK. GV 60, G7V 22, Genesis 7:22, Bible. Everything on dry land that had the breath of life in its nostrils died. Again, it connects to Armageddon, which is not a scary thing. Looks like we will meet again in heaven. I believe so. What a beautiful way to end the live. Okay. Take care. Much love. And I'll maybe go live tomorrow. Cheers, guys. And thanks for your support. And get on my Twitter in about 5 minutes. I'm going to post a hilarious video. If you can retweet, that would be funny. It's kind of like a FU to Patreon. It's funny. Cheers, Coops, for doing that. All right, off I go. Bye, baby.